Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, June 30th. On the impact map today, coolness with deep low pressure, temperatures 20 to even 30 degrees cooler than normal in some areas. Some showers in these blue areas as well. But things will be changing on Wednesday. Drier air pushing in from the south along with gusty southwest winds. Could be 40 to 45 miles per hour where you see the highlighted areas in orange. Lingering winds about 30 miles per hour on Thursday in those same areas. And these areas are areas where we currently have large fires burning. So that is a particular concern. Some lightning up here in our northern areas. That was mostly wet. It shows precipitation over the past 24 hours. A quarter to a half inch in those darker shades of blue. Current fires in the red, recent fires in the yellow. The open circles indicate large fire activity. Over the past 7 days, quite a bit of precipitation in the green areas, about a half inch of precipitation, above normal precipitation here in the purple, still below normal and dry across many of our southern and western areas, so kind of a mixture. And our fuels are a mixture also, still critically dry down south. A lot of ERCs trending downwards from the recent moisture, however. That is making forecasting some of the fire activity a little tricky. 10-hour fuels, again, very moist up here in the north in the blue. So only down here in the far south where they're still hanging down below 5% on the 10 hours, but that'll be drying very rapidly over the next 2 or 3 days. Still, this deep low pressure area continues to dominate with clouds and moisture. Some wind on the southern edge of this. So for today's map, there is that low, drier air pushing in, showers being pushed into our northern and eastern areas. You can see how much green is on the map now. Fire potential has waned quite a bit through here. It's only in the far south that conditions are still critically dry, where they have humidity in the single digits to low teens. That humidity goes up quite a bit further north. Winds fairly light, 10 to 20 miles per hour in most areas, where it's strongest up here in the north. Humidities and fuel moisture levels are the highest. Now for tomorrow, that low pressure still is with us, actually retrogrades westwards. This tight gradient pushes back down, and that's going to cause some wind concerns in some of our very dry areas and some of our marginal areas to the south. Again, these are areas that do have some fire activity. You can see the wind speeds here on the left. Orange shades gusting to 30, 35, maybe even 45 miles per hour in these purple areas. You can see the humidity here in the low teens in most areas, but how quickly it comes up further north. On Thursday, that low kind of retrogrades way back off the British Columbia coast. We have some drying coming in across our areas. Humidity still upper single digits to mid-teens in the southern areas, still 20% or higher in the north, and still these lingering breezes here. Not quite critical, but 20 to 30 mile per hour winds in some areas where we do have large fire activity. 3-day precipitation totals. Much of this will be coming in the next 24 hours, just light amounts. Now on Friday, we have drier air pushing in southwest flow. There's that low. It kind of retrogrades backwards and still is with us. No significant fire potential on the right, but notice how much drier we get as high pressure starts forming around the four corners, pushing in heat from southeast to northwest, but still breezy in our western areas. Sunday, this low, this is the one that caused the winds over the weekend, still with us. And that is still the case on Monday, producing showers across the Pacific Northwest. We'll have to watch for another bout of wind across the Great Basin. And notice on the right-hand side, our significant fire potential gets progressively drier across the southern half of the Great Basin. 7-day precipitation totals. And the 8 to 14-day, cooler than normal still with those troughs coming out of the Gulf of Alaska. That's going to prevent the monsoon from really getting going. So we are looking at a drier than normal signal from July 7th through the 13th. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.